we're now going to create our application using Express. But first, before we do that, we need to find some folder where we're going to put our application. We can make a new one, or we can just like use one like let's see. I usually put it in here. I'm not sure why I do that, but it's not necessary. You can just put it in here and just make a folder and just go from there. But I'm just gonna stick with my roots and just make it here. So let's say my home folder is my application folder, and to navigate to our home folder we can do cd and then /home. Sorry, cd, oh wait, I'm already in the folder, but just cd home and you'll be in the home folder. So now we're going to install our Express with Node Package Manager, or npm, and I don't think npm is installed. Let's just see. Okay, so it is. So what you need to write is just write npm install Express, and it will start installing Express in our local folder. So if you refresh the home folder, you'll see there's a there's a package lock JSON and there's loads of Node modules added. But that's fine, that's what we want. So now what we can do is we can make our app.js or our server file. We're going to name it app.js because that's standard naming of the Express app, but you can just name it like server.js or whatever. And now let me just, so there it is. So now we can open it using our own editor. I'm gonna use Sublime. Let me just quickly close all of these. Okay, so we can now just go to the npm of Express, their documentation. So we just go to npmjs.com and we're gonna search for package Express and just click on the top one. You can see it's very popular, and we can now just copy this because that will be our Express app. And I usually just put in quotation marks, so not sure what they're called, but I just like to do that. But so now we have our Express app, which gets the Express node package, assigns it to the app, and then makes a route. And if you go to the route, it will say hello world, and it listens on the port 3000. So what we can do now is, I usually like to use screen, so we can now type node, if you have installed node, app.js. So it will say nothing because we have not like logged anything in console. But if you now go to our IP in our browser, 143.142.118, it will not do anything. But if you go to our port 3000, it will say hello world. So that's our first application done. We can, for example, just change this, but we can also render files and stuff. We can just render an HTML file or whatever. But just for testing purposes, we're just gonna change this. Let's say main this. So this is our main page, and we can create another route. Let's say slash. If you want to make a deposit page or something, you can say /deposit, and you can then change it to please deposit all your funds because I'm broke. Okay, so now if we restart our application, it will say the port's already in use, so we will need to kill the port or stop it from existing or whatever, stop it from running. So you can then type kill all node to kill every node process which is running. Let's just kill all node. But there's also another way to do it. Just restart the. Let me just restart the app. We can also kill it like this. -e and then grep. No, this will give you a list of all the node processes running. this is our process right now, so we cannot just type kill -9 and then 107222 and it will also kill our node. But I'll usually just use kill all node because that's pretty much always the fastest way of doing it. But now if you restart our app, this should now be these changes should now be made. So first of all, it will say this is our main page, and now if we add /deposit, it will say please deposit all your funds because I'm broke. And that's pretty much all there is to it. This is your first application. You can render HTML files, you can do loads of stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much it.